Hey guys, MossieMo here. So yeah, I said I was gonna be doing Five Nights at Freddy's, and I am. It's just I am trying, and it's hard for me. But in the meantime, I want to be able to actually post a video. So for now, we're playing a game called Disturbed. It's a free story, click interaction game on Steam, free Steam. Did I say that? Anyways, let's get into it. See what it's about. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you? You've made up your mind. You're going to do something about it. What am I going to do? You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Oh, okay. Go in the house. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Oh, okay. I want to open that chest. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Okay. Journal. Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethan is also doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. Oh, it's a cow. Okay. Oh, yeah, I thought it was a cow. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. Farmer can only be so social with the cow. Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment? Well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get my stuff again. So instead of getting authorities or something, you decide to write in a book. Okay. Dear Journal, I woke one night to a foul smell I've never come across before. Oh wow. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip to the city to see what this is about. Why would you look to the city if there's something bad smelling? Is it that thing? What is that thing? What is that? Why can't I open my chest again? Go back outside. You stand in front of your humble home. Okay. Let's get to the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but can't remember what you did with the key. Oh, wait, what did I do with the key? Oh, I gotta look throughout the journal again. You hid the key and you don't even remember where it is. Oh my gosh. Go back outside. I guess go to the crops? A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away, and time is running short. Follow the path, go into the pen. Well, the pen is right there somewhere as well. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. Oh, Bethan or Bethan, whatever you are. You feel sick to your stomach and you stand there, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Wow. Grab a mushroom. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hand begins to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly, your body shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die, eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Whoa, what? That's cool, actually. Whoa, hold on. Okay, don't grab a mushroom. Inspect the water. You inspect the water, looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Ugh. Not grab a mushroom. That's not what we want to do. Okay, let's follow the path, I guess. Ooh, cave. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. I can't go back, and I feel like you're gonna die of going to the cave. There is a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing to the deathly blight found outside. Go further to the cave. Oh, whoa, I don't know why that scared me. Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. You realize that you have made a terrible mistake even thinking that something helpful can be in here. Fight the bear? Hey, maybe it works. You scan the ground and notice that there are numerous rocks you can grab and throw at the bear. You begin to do so as the bear approaches you. One after another, you throw the rocks as hard as you can. That's not gonna... The bear charges at you as you bend over to grab another rock, tackling you to the ground. The bear bites into your neck. Your body quickly goes limp and you die. Your adventure ends here. Scratch another off the list. Oh, well. Is this just a... I guess I'm finding ways to die. Wait, can I load game? I didn't even save once. Okay, well. Alright, I'll be right back once I save next time. I will save next time. The moment you turn to run, the bear roars with a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave. All you can think about is making it back home in one piece. Well, when you make it to the trail, then the bear catches up with you, tackling to the ground. Bites your neck, huh? Scream in pain as the bear rips you... Ooh, rips you apart. Your adventure ends here. Great. So I guess you're just not supposed to go into the thing. Okay. Alright, here we are. Continue down the path. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Hold on, let me save. Oh. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to that house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow, from what you recall. Maybe he is home? Let's see. You walk toward the structure and knock on the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and using it on the door. The door unlocks. You decide to help yourself in. Why? Observing that room, you notice that something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You're overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Ooh, that's not... You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly, thank goodness. What I'm thrilled most about is, however, is that one of my buddies mentioned... Oh god, I'm so bad at reading. Mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day... Apparently... Okay, right there. Apparently there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough money to move things on forward. Okay. Let me save again. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from here. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple of weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under and I've lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but I can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying and there's nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got the chills running down your spine. I feel like opening a trapdoor would not be good. But I'm gonna do it anyway. You observe the trapdoor and notice a lock keeping it closed. With the key, you unlock the hatch and get it open. Without thinking, you travel downward. Can I at least get a choice to go? Walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately there's a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness around you as you stay in this awful place. I mean, she's tied up, she can't do anything. I guess I'll talk to her. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there. Let me out of here. The pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up to begin with? You'll never believe me even if I told you the truth. I need to be better with voice acting. Hold on, I got this. Something brought you here. Please have mercy on me. That's bad. Please forgive me. I feel like, I want to free you, but I feel like you're gonna kill me as soon as you... You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms become free, she moans in pain. Oh. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. Bruh. I will now do you a favor. What seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel the chilling grip of bone hands lock into your arms. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. Wait, what? You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It is unfortunately that your journey ends here. Oh, come on! So we're gonna decline. I will not. No, don't go! With nothing else to interact with, you make your way up the stairs. As you exit, you can hear the woman laugh behind you. The voice causes the shack to shake. You leave the shack as fast as you could. You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. Was that death? Hey, scared? You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under the tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. Just a quick save. Let's not take a nap. As you pick at the grass blades in your reach, the ground begins to shake. Before you can get up, roots from below sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. What the? What is this? Oh, come on! You turn around to see a large, angry face looking back at you. Your jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escapes your tongue as the tightening grip of the roots squeeze what air is left. Squeeze what air is left out of you from your body. Your adventure ends here. I died from a tree. Are you kidding me? Just because I picked some blades of grass. Oh, come on. Let's take a nap. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. Okay. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Can I quick save? How should I decide this? Okay. Bang. Slam. Doop. Dot. Blam. End your career with a single rap. Gang. So go left. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up toward a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have ever noticed. Which way do you go? What? So many options. Okay. Follow the trail in the grass. A bonfire reference there, you know. Follow the subtle trail in the grass. You stumble upon what looks like a grave. Can I take the sword? You approach the grave. You look at the sword with intrigue. Whoa. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword. May I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire this sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Really? You don't even try to do what he wants you to do? You just motion for the sword? Fool! Only something of a pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. That's kind of... okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. You reach for the sword. Before you can lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. Sharp pain flows over your body as your flesh melts off your bones. What fragments remain fall to the ground. Your adventure ends here. Oh, amazing. Alright, this time let's just back away from the sword. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view. Remember the last words of the ghost. Only something of pure essence can free me, a rare hope like fire from the darkness. Oh, okay. Continue on. You pause to see that there's a lake nearby. The trail continues to your right. Inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look down onto it. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There's something strange about it, as if it were calling out to you. Dive in, really? You really think diving in? Well, I mean, this game is really about like finding all the ways that you can kill yourself, so let's just... You close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes and see the stone sitting before you. You start to make your way toward it. A large fish comes into view. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. You try to leap for the surface, but the fish catches up to you. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature. You close your eyes as the giant fish rips your body apart with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Your adventure ends here. Welp! Welp! Next. Alright. Let's go left again. Follow the trail. Let's just continue on. Continue on the trail. Faint truck and there's a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. Inspect the stone pillars. You stand before the large stones, arranged in the shape of a circle. In the center is a stone with what appears to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed here. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. Oh, alright. Let's explore the field. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. What? Okay, as if you trick upon your eyes, as if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest, but there's clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. The faint trail comes to an end of the collection. Oh, okay, so go back. Go back to the grave. Go back. Oh, we'll continue down the path. We haven't even done that yet. You walk for some time to an endless field of grass. There is a stone wall near the path. Inspect the well. A stone well, my bad. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. Oh. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. Well, no duh. You can lean over the edge of the well. There is no possible way you can obtain the coin by reaching for it. With this in mind, you turn and climb down along the inner wall of the well. You take a few successful steps down, but then your luck runs out. You misplace your foot and you fall. Tumbling about, your body clashes against the stone walls. With a single knock on the head, you lose all consciousness of your accident. With a splash, you fall into the water. Your body sinks effortlessly, and you drown without even realizing it. Your adventure ends here. Amazing. Amazing. You continue on. Walking over the hills in the grass and grain, you reach the walls of Eramar. Several times a year, you come here and trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague that is spread to your farm is also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Continue press. You have come a long way and you don't desire to turn back now. You march forward into the tainted soil. Before you can realize what happens, you sink completely under the oil. Darkness consumes you and your lungs struggle for air. Your body burns the pain and you suffocate and die. Your adventure ends here. Wow. Guess the left wasn't the right way, right? Anyways, let's go right. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Inspect the tree. Am I going to die from it again? You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in. You look and see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find 3 knobs. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. Ooh, shiny, let's just stick our hand in anywhere. Okay, so let's press the knobs and see what happens. Press the middle. Okay. Left. Right. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Okay. Reach the end of the pathway in the distance. Go to the gate. Approach the gate cautiously. Oh, this is the... Okay. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There's a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. Inspect the fountain. There's a dark haze about the fountain. The water's black and the smell burns with every breath. You feel a slight pull towards the fountains as if it were calling for something. I'm gonna stop right here. Okay, hold on. Okay guys, sorry for not having like a FNAF video or anything, but I will have it in due time. For anybody who's watching this, or, you know, okay, messed up my outro. Good job. But yeah guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you guys loved the video. Share it with everybody you know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.